don't hear anything. Is it wrong? There I am.
Yeah, come on!
Sorry about that.
Welcome to the Yeah Come On Show with Southside Steve.
Yeah, come on, man. And it is another good day. It's a Friday. And I got to tell you, Southside Steve's got some extra work to do. My day will not end. I got a busy weekend.
I know. We yesterday we had Rick.
Broderick.
No, Rick. Barrick. Rick Barrick.
There you go.
From the Atlanta Cancer Care Foundation. And you're emceeing their event on Sunday, and you had a whole list of duties as the MC. I think I need to be there and be behind the scenes with a mic with an earpiece.
Yeah, you do, because I need
earpiece.
you to talk to me, because it is more material than somebody hosting the Grammys.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that, Rick. I know we're doing it to help those recently diagnosed with cancer. But for me, man, I'm like, this is a lot of material. And obviously the bands have all written like a bio and want an intro. All three bands said, who's your MC? I'm like, Southside Steve's your MC. And they're like, make sure it's up tempo. I'm like, well, first off, play some music up under me, and that gets me up tempo. Secondly, I'm going to bring the energy, and I'm going to read whatever it is you wrote, and I'm going to give you a proper intro. I will. And then I've got to do a proper outro, and then I got to introduce people on stage. But it's going to be a fun night. It's going to move fast. Each band has a 45-minute set, and this will be at Rockin' Taco in Roswell off Canton Street, and this is Sunday. So Sunday night, around 6 o'clock, we all get started. It'll end at 10. And the reason they did it is because you're voting, right? But for once, you can buy votes, which is illegal.
Oh, well, so they're going to have actually a QR code. You just scan which band you want to donate for on behalf of. And like Rick said, spread it around. You don't have to, you could put more money on one of the bands.
Yeah.
But, spread the love.
Spread the love.
Because it's all going for a good cause.
That's right. It's for people recently diagnosed with cancer that have an affordability issue. If you're having to choose between treatment and a power bill, they're going to take care of the power bill. And that's what they do. But they can only help 1 out of 10 diagnosed that have money problems. And he had staggering numbers. So, we're all like one doctor's visit away from bad news, it feels like. But we all have a path, and I love it. Those that can help. And you can help by coming. Rockin' Taco is the best place to party.
I'm going to have a Sunday fun day. So
I love it.
Even though I won't be working, unless you need to put me to work.
I will probably put you to work.
but I'm going to be there having some...
You're going to be side stage going, and I'll repeat after you. So you say it fast, I'll say it slow. This is brought to you by the Atlanta Cancer Care. And I'll be like, this is brought to you by the Atlanta, so that way I can eyeball the crowd.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to pull out that big sheet and show them I am holding a Declaration of Independence is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Small print, too. And I'm just going to read from that thing. I may even have to put on glasses. It's tiny. But, it is what it is. It'll be fun. But tonight, on Friday, I am headed to the South Side, to kind of the place where I got the name Southside Steve, Fayetteville, Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Trillith. You're gonna see. You haven't been down there yet. You're going to see it for the first time.
First time. I've seen the pictures. You've experienced it. You've stayed at the hotel, because Trillith Live is by Trillith Studios, where they film movies.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the movies though, even though I should have been. I went down there to see KC and the Sunshine Band at the Ville, which is near the Trillith area.
Okay. Well, see, I will throw your name around if you want. Jeff Cole's looking for an acting gig.
Well, me and Tom Sullivan of Fox FM, we got on stage. It was one of I had kind of a Southside Steve moment where I was on stage before he went on, and me and Tom did some announcements, and I had a blast.
Hi, welcome to Trillith Live. I'm Jeff Cole. I'm on Fox FM with Southside Steve.
I hate doing those things when they say, do it 10 minutes early, do it 20 minutes before the band. I like to intro a band and let them hit it behind me.
Yeah, it was before anything.
I hate that.
Yeah, it was.
I've done it. I don't like it either. I'm like, hi, I'm up here. No, the band's not. No.
yeah.
No.
That's what it was. But it was still a blast. And stayed at the hotel there and had dinner. There's a CT Taqueria. Great Mexican place. A lot of great bars and restaurants in the area.
That's what they said. Everything's walkable.
Yeah.
The parking is excellent. There's a hotel. And then there's, of course, the venue, Trillith Live, that I'll be there. and 38 Special, man. And I dig 38 Special. This is going to be fun. So I thought I was introing the band. I'm not.
Yeah, you're there. You're there as an influencer. Like literally, I read the contract.
I've never been an influencer before.
Oh, wait, well, you have been.
I have,
It's
yes.
just, it hasn't become a title until recently.
It's a title.
It's a title now, and that's what you are.
Oh, I signed a contract that I'm afraid to even look at somebody wrong because I am liable for everything I do. But I will be down there. I'll film some videos with people I know, people I don't know. People have been reaching out saying they're coming, but I will not be on stage. But then there's a show coming behind it with an 80s band, and I'll get into that soon, and I will be on stage for that one at Trilliff Live. So you will see my face. If it rocks or it's for kids, there's a good chance Southside Steve's going to bring it to you back in my home court of Fayetteville, Georgia. And right now, speaking of Fayetteville, Georgia, there was something we did on the regular, guys. Larry built it up saying there was a Fayetteville museum, home of Southside Steve. You go in there, and Space Ghost, who was would go, yeah, you get your little tchotchkes, and you get
George Lowe.
George Lowe, and you get this. So he made it like there was literally a standing building, a brick and mortar Southside Steve Fayetteville Museum. And there are people that were asking me, where is it?
They believed it. They thought it was real.
Well, you got two great storytellers. I'll give Larry that credit. And Space Ghost making it real. It was real in my head. I'm like, should we build it? I mean, it sounds good. But Fayetteville is super cool. But also in that period of time, I was doing a lot of street thing. And the other thing I was known for outside of massage parlor reviews, 1, 2, 3, 4 squirts. Boy, that was something. I did In My Stall. And In My Stall is something that I started in 1998 on the radio in Atlanta, 96 Rock, the Regular Guys morning show.
So you started that like right off the get-go. Like that was one of your first bits with the Regular Guys because that's when it started.
Yeah, we used to go into meetings and just talk about things, what we could do. That's where homeless karaoke originated. In My Stall. And it's like, what can we do? Farting in an elevator, real or fake? Basically getting people. I went out with the Mad Crapper where I stood at MARTA bus stops and a guy came up and dropped his pants, crapped right there in front of everybody wearing a cowboy hat and a Long Ranger mask. And he goes, I'm the Mad Crapper. And he just dropped a load. And all I was there was with a hidden microphone on my person to record everybody's commentary.
But now we have a video element to some of the classic Southside Steve bits.
That's what we were missing.
Yeah.
Didn't have the video element. At the time I was doing this, regular phones, flip phones, Motorola phones, pictures, but not video. Now I have AI glasses. So Jeff and I have been talking. So the Yeah Come On show is bringing back my traditional bits. And I don't know about Mad Crapper, but we will now do In My Stall. You're hearing it first. I have not done this since 2013 is the last time I did it. 2012, right before the Regular Guys were let go a second time on 96 Rock. Or no, was that 2000? Yeah, what was the year?
2004. The
2004, I did it then. And then on Rock 100.5, right before Eric left, and Larry was still on with me and Seabass and Tim Andrews. And for those of you watching, this is just a typical Great Atlanta show on a station that no longer exists. And I did it 2013. Yeah, it would have been the last time. So
it's been over 10 years.
Here's the good news. I might be rusty at talking to somebody in another stall, but I'm not rusty at going to the bathroom. I still do it once a day. But this is In My Stall. I try not to give the location or the person. I just do it.
It is now time for a little potty talk, formerly In My Stall, with the Yeah Come On show. So I'm going in. I'm waiting. Let that gentleman get out. Here we go. Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Oh. Lock it up. You never know. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Oh, gotta go. Might want to put a little paper down. I'm a big put paper on the seat guy. That's what I do. That's what I do. Don't want to get any germs on me. Nope. Okay. Put this down like that. Oh, one fell in the water. Here we go. Okay. Let me see here.
That's going to be the
Hey man, how you doing?
Talking to me?
Yeah. What are you doing in there?
Trying to take a dump, man.
Me too. Me too.
That's great.
Yeah, me too. Did you wow, that's loud. Hard to talk to somebody when people keep washing their hands.
I don't know if we need to talk.
Oh, you don't want to talk?
Not necessarily.
Okay, I got you. Sorry about that. I was just going to ask, I don't know whether you know it, but I'd like to pass along knowledge. Did you put paper down before you sat on the seat or clean it? I hope you did.
Yeah, I wiped it down, yeah.
All right, just checking. Yeah, I put paper down. Yeah, a lot of people like to stand and urinate in these stalls, and it's splatter city, man.
Well, thanks for sharing, man.
Yeah. So, what's your name?
I don't know if you need that.
Oh, I'm just trying to make conversation. You want to know my name?
Yeah, it's
Or River. My name's River. Yeah, River Rains.
okay.
I'm just looking. What do you think of my shoes?
Man, get your foot out of my stall.
Oh, sorry, dude. I'm just saying. I was looking at your shoes. They're pretty big. I wear a size 12. You look at pretty big shoes. You must be a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
You are?
I would say so, yeah.
What size is that?
That's a size 12. Are you?
I'm size 12. We should be friends, man. We're both 12s, bro.
Yeah, sure, man. All right.
All right. How big a guy are you? I'm 6'4". How big a guy are you?
I'm 6'3".
6'3"? Yeah. How big? I mean, are you a big guy?
Yeah, I'm about, I'd say 300 pounds.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Well, I'm almost done myself. Are you almost done? You having a big one or a small one?
I'm almost done, man.
Yeah. All right.
Dude, you gotta leave me alone, man.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry.
You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go. So you can put those glasses back on your face before I break them in half.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean anything by it, man. You take care.
Take your shit, man. Leave me be.
Okay, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Whatever, dude.
there it is in my stall
Yeah,
with video.
with video.
This is groundbreaking comedy, radio, podcasting, shows, everything.
Well, I tell my kids all the time, and I look at these shows they watch, and some of the people are well financed, so they can do crazy, crazy stuff on these shows, but it's just all blowing up stuff, doing stunts. I see this stuff that my kids laugh at, and I'm like, where was this? Where was technology in our prime? And I still think we're in our prime.
Yeah.
But I have not done that. I mean, we started doing In My Stall in 98, and it was a regular guy's go-to. People, we did those CD signing parties. There's one, probably the craziest one. There's two I did. I did one in 05 with Tim Rhodes when I was doing the South Side and Rhodes show on 96 Rock, an afternoon show. We were in Reno, and we were basically staying at different ski resorts. And I talked about it, and we did it. We got a 2-liter bottle, made it look like diarrhea, put some like food in brown and just everything, and shook it up. And I went in to a stall next to a guy, and I was like, oh God. Oh God. And I literally like started dumping it as my pants are down. And I'm like, oh God, I'm sorry. And you see the dude, his feet go up in the air. And he's like, holy shit. He goes, what are you doing in there? I go, man, I'm sorry. My stomach's upset. He goes, oh my God. So it was the best probably minute, but we faked it. I've done it different ways, but now that we have the AI glasses, I got to watch it because I was holding them down. I didn't realize he could see them.
He said, yeah, he saw that you were taping him.
He waited for me. When I came out, he was standing there and he's literally like, "What the F was that about?" And I said, he goes, I want whatever you filmed." And I'm like, dude, chill. And then he's from California, but he played football local at one of the colleges, and he's been working at the establishment I was at, and I didn't know he worked there. And he's like, but we worked it out after about 15 minutes, had a good laugh, and I got his picture with me, and I've got him recorded.
So you got consent,
I did.
so to speak.
I almost think you got to get consent. Where I never had to get consent was the airport. I did most of in my stalls at the airport because what's happening there? Always somebody going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
If I go to a local restaurant,
Yeah, you could wait for a while.
I've waited 2 hours for somebody to take
Yeah.
a deuce.
Oh yeah, but you the airport. Yeah, I didn't think about that. The airport, you any time of the day.
Anytime. And you don't know anybody. So it was perfect. So I even took it up a notch. I mean, I got super creepy. But In My Stall is back. It will be seen only right here on the Yeah Come On show first, and we'll put it out on social media, but it is back. It all started in 98, and now you got it. Special thanks to Exit Wealth Studios. Those are the studios we're in right here in Alpharetta and Buckhead. It is the Yeah Come On show. Coming up next, it's a quick Steve MZ, and this one's brought to you by Smalls Sliders. Smalls Sliders coming soon to Marietta off Windy Hill. Jeff and I will be there for the grand opening. You're looking at the face and the guy that's going to promote Smalls Sliders at 26 locations across Georgia over the next 3 years. 4 more grand openings coming in September, actually to Macon, Georgia, Warner Robins, Ackworth, and a few other locations.
So yeah, wait. Fox FM. They got to get some Fox FM love.
Well, I know, and I'm going to cut the commercials so you guys get me back. But guess what? I'm making money. That is what it is. Now let's get into it. CMC. Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie, it just doesn't stop. And there's really no new information. All we know is she's not safe. She's not back. And there's money maybe being spent, money maybe being pulled out of crypto accounts. More will come. Supposedly local and federal aren't dealing well with each other on this. Now they think it could be an insider. They've already grabbed a guy that looked like the guy that was on camera with the footage released. It wasn't the guy.
And they found some gloves
Yeah.
somewhere. So yeah, it's just really turning out to be like a movie.
It's
even every day. So it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah. You just hope it's a happy ending.
Yeah.
So, if it's not a happy ending, I mean, it's going to be so sad because, you're just seeing a family torn apart. And it's that whole, you've heard of stab me with a Conan sword rather than paper cut me. Like when you end a relationship, this family's got nothing but hope. And it's just, imagine every day being one of the Guthries or friends of Nancy's. It's got to be tough. It's also got to be tough being Gene Simmons. And Gene Simmons doesn't give a damn, whatever. He will say what he wants. First off, Kiss sees themselves as the greatest rock band, marketing band of all time.
Well, they are that. One of my favorite bands, but yeah, for sure with the marketing, yeah.
Nobody can touch them.
No.
And it's like they were all about the show.
Well,
Yeah.
that, and you think of all the phases. There's the 70s, and then they had a little lull. Music was still great. Took
Yeah.
the makeup off. Had the 80s.
Oh,
went along
no,
with it, and then
tears are
then put it
falling.
back on, and all the things.
No, they've been through it. And now, Gene Simmons obviously enjoyed meeting President Trump. And he was asked some comments. It always comes down to the, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or what do you think about Kiss? Or they go up to him, do you think your band was better than Van Halen? Do you think you were greater than Led Zeppelin on the rock?
Well, technically, Gene Simmons will tell you he discovered Van Halen which he was part of he's a big part of the Van Halen story back in the day. But yeah, the Kiss got the Kennedy Center Award,
They
but
did.
they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No. The Kiss is in the Rock and Roll.
Oh,
Hall of
they
Fame.
are?
They are 100%. That was a big thing, and thank God, Ace Frehley got to be there and appear there, and it was the original members and the other members, but bringing on stage. But the Kennedy Center, which will now be called, as we learned from Chloe Melas, the Trump, or is it Kennedy Trump or Trump Kennedy?
I don't know. Yeah, one or the other. Yeah, they're going to redo it.
Yeah.
It's going to be closed for a couple of years, but it'll be the Trump Kennedy Center.
But when he's the same time he's there giving the award to Gene Simmons, he also took an interview with our very own Chloe Melas from NBC, entertainment reporter from the Today Show, and very good friends with Savannah Guthrie. You can go back a couple episodes just to hear that. We'll have Chloe on next week. But he says hip hop does not fit Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I saw this quote, and to be fair, he said neither does opera, classical, like any genre. So it's not a hate on hip hop. It's just whatever's not rock and roll should not be part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But it goes back to Gladys Knight, or you go back to the early days of rock around the Elvis time frame, and there's a lot of stuff came out of Memphis. What bands? We're not saying that black and white artists can't be in there, but not hip hop, but early rock and roll can, like a Chuck Berry.
But yeah, of course. Chuck Berry's the father of rock and roll. That's
what people don't realize, man. I'm sorry. We Caucasians probably robbed and took rock from the most incredible music of our lifetime. I mean, that early 50s stuff was no joke.
And even Chuck Berry, who is the kind of the godfather of modern guitar playing.
Oh, yeah.
Even he said he ripped off somebody. He ripped off his piano player, a guy named Johnny Johnson. This is the Doc of Rock talking.
Yeah, baby.
Chuck Berry even says there's nothing new under the sun. So all of those classic Chuck Berry guitar riffs that every guitar player plays moving forward, he ripped off from his piano player, Johnny Johnson, back in whatever, the 50s.
That's crazy, man. I mean, you're right. There is no new thing. It's just how you arrange it, how you put it together. But he's saying Chucky D, Public Enemy, responded, nodding hip hop's rock and roll in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I think I don't know if they should have their own hall, different types of music.
Well, there could be
orchestra, like you said, jazz Hall of Fame. I don't know.
Yeah, well, there could be a hip hop. Why doesn't Rolling Stone magazine start a hip hop Hall of Fame?
Yeah, you get a country Hall of Fame, get a rock Hall of Fame, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane, man. Coming up now, got ourselves a little polydictainment with Jeff Cole, and this is brought to you by Exit Stage Left Advisors. Had big meetings yesterday. Now is the time to look at selling your business. The company that I represent, which is Exit Stage Left Advisors and a proud endorser of this show, do you know they did $1 billion worth of business last year?
I mean, they of revenue. They didn't make $1 billion.
No, just revenue. But that's just the amount of money that was moving around just in the businesses that they sold. And every situation's different. I overheard a walkthrough where the good old boys are selling to some like New York types, and it was just an interesting conversation. But he goes, "Hey, you guys built it? Yeah, you damn right we did." And it's just great conversation of guys that built the business for 30 years. That it's awesome, and these other guys are going to take advantage of it and take it to the next level. So if you want to sell a business, contact Exit Stage Left Advisors, and please tell them Southside Steve sent you. It helps more than you know.
Polydictainment.
I don't have a lot today other than tomorrow, a partial government shutdown. They funded everything except for DHS, Department of Homeland Security, which covers a lot of things. The main impact could be the TSA.
Well, that's good and not good. A lot of people think TSA shows no purpose. And I get shows no purpose, which isn't proper English, but when I get there and you're telling me, take off your belts, take off your shoes, put them in your container, what are they really doing? The people that are really doing something are those that are looking at that X-ray machine.
And they catch everything.
Yeah, and they catch it. So I'm all about the X-ray guy, but the whole I guess there has to be a wrangler because people are just crazy. But I'm tired of taking off my shoes.
And sometimes you don't have to. Like it's not you don't always have to take off your shoes. You don't always have to take off your belt.
That's true.
Or take your computer out of your bag.
Depends on the airport.
Right, it's not quite consistent, but they're deemed essential. So they're going to be if this happens, the shutdown.
They're going to be paid.
They're going to have to work without pay.
Oh, and then they get the big check, but they always get all their
They
money.
get the back pay. Yeah,
Even though they're at home now, or they're working.
They're going to be working, but you're right. This is kind of the dirty secret of the government shutdown. When we hear, oh, okay, we're not going to fund the government. Well, most of these people end up getting back paid.
It just sucks for the moment if you don't have any savings.
Yeah.
You're out without, but that's never good. I can tell you quickly, if I could jump in, I listened to the entire speech with Holman yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to hear how it was covered on both networks, so I listened to it on both. And I got to tell you, the guy is on point. I did not know he's worked for 6 administrations.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And he said clearly, he's like, I've worked with all these presidents, 6 different presidents. And he's like, nobody does it better than Trump. And he's like, quit giving this guy a rash. Quit just freaking out on him. He's making the country safer and better. And he basically even gave Tim Walz, which you got to, and the governor, and like, thank you for working with us, because they're like, finally, you guys are coming to the table. He's like, if you'll just work with us, all we want to do right now is pick up the bad guys at prisons. If don't release them onto the street. When you release them on the street, we got to go find him. We find him in neighborhoods where there's either paid or regular protesters, and it gets weird.
But they did kind of get to a sort of a middle ground.
Yeah.
With kind of both sides. With they're doing the cameras, they pulled back in Minnesota. So it's like, hey, we found missing children. We've deported X amount of criminals.
They found over, I think, and my numbers could be off because I'm just doing this off my memory, but like 1,700 kids that they did not know where they were, that were brought into this country doing things.
But they do. He did give a little dig to these are kids that the Biden administration didn't even look for.
No,
so
they did not look for
They
him.
still give their he still give their jabs.
And you know what? I jab away, man. There's an administration that let 10 million people in unchecked. And he did say, and he admitted, he goes, look, man, we're only going after bad guys. But if we do run across a person that is illegal, criminal record or not, you're going back because that is illegal. But he said that's not what we're looking for. So I think people want to see ICE picking up at detention centers and jails and things like that, or working with local government, because there is a guy that was in prison or jail and released, and we got to find him. So that's it. They're going after bad guys. Not bad people. Athletes. They're never bad people. Couple things going on right now. The hot sports brought to you by Regal Nissan. Regal Nissan, located in Roswell, Georgia, right off Holcomb Bridge Road at Georgia 400. Brought to you by the service department. Skipper is our sports guy. He would be on with us. He should have been on with me Tuesday. Believe it or not, maybe we're doing something. They're busy as HE double hockey sticks. I didn't say hell because, it's a business. I shouldn't probably say hell. I don't know. But it's run by Marines. I don't know if you knew it. The owners of Regal Nissan are Marines. Bo Scott and his son, Holden, both are on the lot working it. And Bo's father started it in 1984. But just pull in there if you drive a Nissan or if you drive an Infiniti. Make that your service center. It's worth it, even if you're coming around 285 to come up 400. They're that good. And he's good at sports. But I don't have him today, but I can cover it because it's all about NASCAR and the Daytona 500.
Oh, don't we have a race coming to
Yes.
Echo Park?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? That way.
Oh, you have lost it.
No, you're the one who always
lost it.
forgot Echo Park Speedway now.
I would
Formerly Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I would like to talk to the people at Echo Park Speedway and say that Jeff may or may not be correct, but let's just not think he's correct. What are you trying to do, man? I'm the NASCAR guy.
I know you are. You're the
I'm Jesus of the infield.
You're the Jesus of the infield, and I had such a blast last year when we went. Are we going to be able to do that this year?
I don't know, because we are not affiliated with a radio station. We are the Yeah Come On Show.
Yeah.
And this is, and I'm just going to say it right now, and I'm going to read it. because I wrote it down.
From the permanent side.
This is the permanent book. Where is it? You show it. Ha.
But no, what you wrote is on the cover, not the pages.
Yes.
On the actual cover. That's where the real material goes.
This is real material. I'll let you guys see it. This is real stuff. A 4-hour Atlanta morning show in 30 minutes live without a net. That's our show.
That's the Yeah Come On
So
show.
I'll see if we can put that in the infield. It's not like I can't get the bus. I got the bus last time.
Yeah. Yes, you did got the bus.
Danny Hamilton, star coaches.
Decked out with Fox FM.
This time it would be decked out with the Yeah Come On show.
Yeah.
I could put our faces on it.
I remember we sat and we watched Days of Thunder during the race in the bus with the Danny Hamilton. Like that was pretty, like literally watching Days of Thunder and the cars are going around in the infield. It was amazing.
That's the kind of stuff I deliver, Jeff. And also deliver moonshine, some really good meat from the infield from people cooking it. But I've been to Daytona 500 once. That is what's happening. It's the 68th running of the Daytona 500. And the highlights are, number one, it's on Fox, and it's a little later. It's at 2:30 p.m. So watch it on Fox or Fox Sports app. And Earnhardt, there's a few new teams out there. I thought I had that off. Bye-bye. But there's a few new teams, like Hendrick's team's coming back with the number 88 car, and it's brought to you by Roto-Rooter and Arby's. Who knew? Who knew?
Wait, that's Rick Hendrick. That's in the car dealerships. Hendrick. Do you remember that? That was
I do.
That was a commercial. It sounded like a hot, sexy girl going, Hendrick.
I like hearing somebody go, Hendrick.
Yeah.
Then going, hey, come see me out here. Where's Loganville? That guy got on my nerves.
That's Maxie Price. And don't they have that trademarked?
They do. You cannot say, where's Loganville? That is owned by Maxie Price Chevrolet. Who knew? But there's a touch on sports right there. The only other thing going on in sports, of course, is the Olympics. And the medal count right now, the United States is in third place. We've got 14 total medals, 7 gold, 3 silver, and some bronzes. Or maybe it's 4 gold, 7 silver, 3 bronze. The number one country was Norway. Now they've been passed by Italy. Italy's in the lead. Norway's second. United States third. Austria is fourth. It's weird because it's not your normal countries, because they're countries where it snows.
They have more practice.
Yes, they get to practice more because it snows more. You didn't hear me talking about Jamaica. It's time.
For track 13, we haven't discussed this, but I know you had some you've been saving up.
Oh,
this is our kind of tribute to our anti-tribute to traditional radio that plays all the same songs. We like to do the deep cuts for track 13, one-hit wonders, deep album cuts. I liked Rick Barracks yesterday.
Did you?
With Hotel California. It's a very obscure song from Hotel California, which is one of the biggest albums of all time, but not everybody knows the Randy Meisner song.
I
Keep Trying to Love or what. I forgot what it's called.
Keep Loving.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, but you're right. I like it. If we have a guest on like that, I kind of like to give the guest a shot at a track 13 if I think they have some music knowledge.
And he certainly did. So that's why that was a perfect match. So that's what I call track 13 home run.
Home run. Well, this might be a single.
Okay.
Or is it a double? I don't know. I'm about to give you a song, and I'm looking it up because what I do is I screenshot what I hear, what I see, and then I'm like, this will make a great track 13. So I am looking for the band right now. And when I play this, you're not going to recognize the band, but it's called Heaven. Does that ring a bell? You want to look up
It sounds
Heaven?
Like, it sounds like a 80s, like a C-level 80s hair metal. Is that?
It's
am
one
I
of those.
close?
You're close. It's one of those bands that's coming out in 89, 90, 91.
Yeah, they're too late. Too late to the party.
Wait. We're not teasing our hair anymore? What about these tight pants I bought? It all went away. So you want to look up the band Heaven. Do you find it? Okay, because I haven't found my screenshot, but I know it. If you say the song, I'll remember it. They're known for one hit. That's it. It will be a great sounding song, but I'm not going to say you're going to remember it.
No, Heaven. They're Australian.
Australian band. Yes, they are.
Okay.
And they were making it on the scene in the States. A lot of people saw what Midnight
Oh my
Oil.
God! I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. There's been 30 members of this band.
There has. They've gone through a lot. I just want to say that Heaven has been hurt a lot. But by that, same token, they started and they kept it alive. Sometimes people just can't suck it up and make no money.
Well, what's the hit? Because we got to get going, and we always do the track 13s in the description. You can click on the video or the song and hear whatever song we talk about. In this case, it'll be Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even know the song, do you?
I'm gone. Let me just tell you, this is the deepest I've ever gone.
I can't. There's not even on the Wikipedia page. It doesn't even say Heaven was an Australian band known for their song blah blah blah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't even. It doesn't even have that.
Leave it to Southside Steve to find this. And I'm scrolling through my phone. I'm almost there. Is that it? Nope. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to deliver.
Didn't you put it on your Facebook? I think you posted it on your Facebook.
Did I? I did. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. You know me better than I know myself. Did I do it on the Yeah Come On show or Steve Rickman or Southside
now
Steve?
that I don't know. It had to been your.
I'm discarding
one.
No. I think I did it on the Yeah Come On show. Here we are. A KC Sunshine Band. Nope, must be on another one. Thank y'all for staying with us extra here right now while we do this live. This is the problem working without a net.
Is it called In the Beginning?
Ooh, maybe.
Why
are you finding? Can you bring up anything else about Heaven? We're trying to help this band. It is the most obscure track 13 in the history of track 13. Nobody is talking about Heaven today but us. Nobody.
That's true.
I'm almost there.
It's got to be In the Beginning because that's what comes up as their first,
I got it.
Song.
I'm on it. Okay, I got it. Here it is. Heaven, Metal, Australia. 1985 is when they started, so give them a little more credit.
Is it Burn? What's the song we're going to play?
We're going to play the song No Turning.
Okay, so it is on your Facebook.
Okay. Was that too long on the air?
Huh?
I just played
Oh, no. I think, I'd be surprised if it catches that. So what's it called? The Turning?
No Turning is
No
turning.
All right, here we go. Let's wrap this up. And if you want to hear
if
the
you
Heaven
listen
song,
to this, you post about it. You email us. What we're doing is so outside. I would be fired by a program director at Rock Radio for what I'm doing right now.
If you talked about having this long, we would be out.
He goes, "Why did you talk about an obscure band? You had for 3 minutes on the radio. You know how many listeners we lost?" Here's what I think. We don't lose listeners. I think we gain listeners.
We gain listeners with track 13, 100%. I just can't wait till we do this on real radio like we used to on Fox FM. But we'll end the show with Heaven, track 13. It is the Yeah Come On Show.